welcome to Health Matters on Channels Television. It's always a pleasure to share this time with you. I am Mary Alale Yusuf. Most nutrients from the food we eat fall into three major categories: proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. For many years, people have been made to believe that fats are unhealthy and a low-fat diet is essential for weight loss and preventing health problems. But it has been discovered that an amount of fat is necessary for well-being. How much fat is too much? And what fats are beneficial to the health? Here to help us understand those questions and the place of fat in our diet is a nutritionist currently doing work with the Ministry of Agriculture. She is also CEO of 243 Diet in Lagos. Edith Ekoma Akwu-Ude.
Yeah,
you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's first find out, because so many people believe that there's no good in fats. What are the benefits of fat to the body?
Fat helps a lot of metabolic processes in the body, the brain function, so many things. We could go on. And but we have trans fats that are dangerous.
Okay, some fats are good,
yeah,
and some are not
bad,
good.
Yeah.
Can you just give us like a classification of fats? How do you break up, fats?
Trans fats are bad. Once you hear trans fats, just know that this is bad. Then we have essential fatty acids, omega-3, omega-6, omega-9. Omega-9, the body can produce it by itself, but then there's some foods that have omega-9 in them. Omega-3, omega-6, they're healthy, they're essential, they're called essential fatty acids because the body cannot survive without them. Yes.
Okay, is it really true that fats actually help in forming brain cells?
Yes.
Which means that it would be an essential thing in the growth of a new baby, right?
Yes.
And then some people are making their children have diets and cutting fat out, giving them skim milk. Is that bad?
I actually think that parents should be careful what they feed their kids, not just for those who are obese among them, but for all their kids generally, because these days we have lots of processed foods and then they are loaded with trans fats. So it's better to start from while they're tender, to watch what they eat.
Okay, so they can have fat, but they must not have trans fats.
No.
Where do these trans fats come from?
Most manufacturers use trans fat because they increase shelf life of their products and they're cheaper. So they have them in all their products. You find them in chips, you find them in so many things that we eat, processed foods, they're all there.
Okay, so at least the manufacturers, they have a point, sort of, when they put trans fats, because they want it to
last longer,
increase the shelf life of a product.
Yeah.
Is there a way of increasing the shelf life of a product without using the dangerous trans fats?
No.
There is just no way?
No. So I think that while we buy stuff, we should try to, in fact, don't even, as much as possible, avoid packaged processed foods.
Okay.
Stick to organic food, natural foods, whole foods. Those are healthy.
Now, this is a diagram that, where we got together on the screen. And some people cut out fats from their diets. And now, a lot of people cut out fats from their diet, but they end up still fat. Can you explain this diagram to us? Okay. They lose weight, then get back to the weight again.
Get back to it again. What happens is this. The liver is meant to process all the chemical activities that comes into the body. And once you take in toxins, the liver is now clogged. It finds it difficult to do its job properly. So what happens is that toxins are stored in fat cells.
Why?
That's the way, to protect the organs.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Once your body is loaded with toxins, the fats is to protect the organs. So it's embedded in fats.
Okay.
That's how it's stored. And so like that diagram, you can see that once you're fat and you're eating the wrong things, and then you begin to lose weight, you could lose weight and still eat wrong things.
Okay.
Because
so
maybe cereal bars
does not mean you're healthy, right?
No, it doesn't. Maybe cereal bars, all those protein bars that they sell at in the gym. Okay. You find out that they contain low calories, which will help you lose weight, but they contain trans fats.
And that means that when these trans fats get into the body, more fat cells are being formed to cloak the toxins. Is that what you mean?
Initially, you lose weight and then it goes off, the fat goes off, right? But then the toxins are still there. So after a while, because the toxins are there, more fat builds up again to protect your organs because of the toxins, and then you add weight again.
Okay, so that's the secret behind why people keep losing weight, and but go back and add everything
all over again.
So, okay, so what is the way to stop this dangerous trend?
Eating right. Because eating right would do a natural detox in your body. When you eat right, your fat cells, the toxins would not, because you're taking in fewer toxins, the fat cells will begin to go off.
Okay.
Gradually, because ordinarily they are stored in the fat cells. The toxins are stored in the fat cells. So because you're taking in fewer toxins, the fat cells will drop gradually. So you will lose fat the right way because you're losing it from fat, not from muscle or anything.
You're losing fat from fat,
yeah,
not from muscle.
You could lose weight in an unhealthy way.
Okay.
But you could lose weight the right way, which is from fat.
Okay, so let's get this straight. First, this is a fat person already.
Yeah.
This person is overweight,
yeah,
and wants to lose weight. They start to eat right. But don't they have to do other things like reduce portions?
Well, definitely. You must reduce portion because you lose fat when you take in fewer calories than you used to. So if, for example, you were eating 2,000 calories to be this way, and then you want to lose weight, you cut it down, you lose weight.
Okay. Now, I read that fats actually have like double the calories that carbohydrates have.
Yeah.
But it's still essential for function, right?
Yeah.
So how do you now balance that against the fact that somebody wants to lose weight? Doesn't it just automatically make it easier for someone to become fat?
No, we have dietary required intake. So there's an amount of everything, not just fats, carbohydrate, proteins, all the essential vitamins and minerals. There's an amount you should consume. You shouldn't consume below that amount. You shouldn't consume above the upper limit. There's an upper limit also. So once you stay within the range, the required range, you're fine. Fat has 9 calories per gram. But then it doesn't change anything. Since you need it, if you eat low-calorie foods and then you consume healthy fats, then you're fine.
Okay, now, carbohydrates, we were told traditionally, they are essential for energy.
Mm-hmm.
But I also read that fats are also good for energy. So which energy really are we supposed to use?
Everything that contains calories convert to energy. So not just carbohydrates. That's what the calorie thing is about. It's the energy value.
Okay.
You understand? So once you eat whether carbs, whether fats, it's meant to give you energy.
Okay. Now I wanted to ask, we hear of people who have high cholesterol, and that cholesterol is bad, for the health at a certain level. Can you explain to us what is this cholesterol? What are triglycerides? Are they things we take in or things the body forms?
Cholesterol is formed by the liver, and then it attaches itself to proteins called lipoproteins. So we have low density lipoproteins and we have high density lipoproteins. So the LDLs
That's the low density.
Yeah, are known to be the bad cholesterol. And the HDL is the good one. It's good for the heart and all that. But so we should try to reduce the LDLs and increase the HDL.
The HDLs.
Yeah.
Okay, so that brings me to the next question. Where do you find the good fats? What foods do you find the good fat in that are locally available?
We have avocado.
Okay.
It's in season now, so
yes, there's lots of avocado out there.
Yeah, avocado, nuts, foods that have high soluble fiber, like beans, pear. We have pear, apple, oranges. Yeah, nuts, almonds, walnuts, peanuts.
Where does traditional palm oil fall into?
Palm oil is rich in it's rich in vitamin E, which is good. It doesn't have cholesterol.
Okay.
And it has saturated fats, but it's like an equal proportion between saturated fats and monounsaturated fats.
Okay, so that's where the confusion comes from. It's
Yes.
good, but then it could be bad.
No, it's not bad. In fact, nothing is bad once you take it in the right quantity, the right amount. But palm oil has more omega-6 fatty acids than omega-3.
Okay.
It may be like 1 to 45, the ratio.
Okay, now omega-3 fatty acids.
Yeah.
Very important for the body, yes. And we get it from fish, right?
Yeah.
But how does a vegetarian get omega-3? Since it's so important, they have to get it, but they won't eat fish.
I'm sorry, but I don't agree with restricting any class of food. Like if you say don't take proteins, don't take this. Vegetarians, not just omega-3, even vitamin B12.
They are short on that
Yes,
as well?
because you get that from meat. So where did they get it from?
How about supplements?
I think everybody should take natural foods because supplements also have their own adverse effects.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's too much and then they're chemical based. So you don't want to.
And the chemicals, you have a problem with chemicals.
Yes.
And the body.
Yes.
Okay, now, when you are measuring portions for food, the fat intake for children, is it supposed to be different from that of adults?
The intake for anybody, there are different age groups. The intake for each age group is different. So you have children, certain age, different adults, certain age, maybe 31 to 50, 20, like that. So they're all different. Because
I've heard of parents who try, because maybe they have what they call a fat gene in the family, they feel that they have a tendency to be big. So from a very early age, they're already putting that child on a diet. They give the child skim milk, try and cut out all sorts of fat. I'm wondering, how healthy is that?
If you cut off fats from a child's food, I think parents should do something about what their kids eat. I think it's the right thing, especially when you know that in your family lineage you have this chronic disease you get. But cutting off fats and giving them lots of processed foods, what does it help? So start from giving them all natural foods.
Okay.
And forget the rest. Give them all natural foods in the right quantity, right amount, then they're fine.
Okay, so then why do they get obese?
First of all, get this. When you eat trans fats, your body keeps craving for more fats.
Okay.
Because that's the wrong fat. Your liver doesn't understand it.
Okay, let me hold your thoughts there.
Yeah.
We have to go on a short break.
All
When
right.
we come back, we'll continue from there. Please stay with us. We're going on a little break and we'll be back with the facts.